Album is turned in. Amazing news, probably the best news we've had for a while, but I still don't think the project is dropping anytime soon. If I was to guess, it's gonna still be a little while. Also good news, he's actually shooting music videos for this. Presumably this is for Carti, another thing that's probably good news. So yeah, a lot to be excited about right now, but is this gonna drop anytime soon? I'm still having questionable feelings whether it's gonna drop in the next month. I would say we're gonna have to wait until next year.
Without you, I don't know what to do now. But you, yeah, I really hate you. Know you broke, bitch, you ain't shit, yeah. I know that you jealous, I'm rich, whoa. Popping all your pill cause of you, oh. Always getting high when I feel low. Going crazy, all you just making me insane.
Let's provide the context before we get to this right here. This is a new Instagram post. Let's provide the context. Guys, this is going to be clipped. Everybody comment a whole lot of red right now. Everybody comment a whole lot of red right now. This is going to be clipped to a YouTube channel. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, hi, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to turn on notifications to know when I go live. Turn on notifications right now if you haven't. Everybody comment a whole lot of red. Look at this right now, Carti. You got us going crazy over here, bro. Carti, you got us going crazy, bro. One Instagram post, you got the whole chat going crazy. You got the whole community going crazy right now. Okay, let's really talk about this. Okay, so a few days ago, who saw this right here? Playboi Carti was seen shooting a music video that's confirmed to be on the album. Now, if you guys missed it, as you can see right here, somebody leaked a few photographs of Carti shooting a music video. Now, people were saying that this was possibly a cameo or something like that, that this was possibly for Pierre's album. People reached out to Ronnie Lee, who is a hairstylist for Carti. Now, a lot of people speculate whether Ronnie Lee is a capper, whether she's truthful, whether she's an insider, whether she just says things or not. What do you guys think? Tell me, what do you guys think in the chat? Do you think this info is legit? Do you think she's a person to trust, so to say? Because a lot of people speculate that, you know, she's a capper, she does it for attention. Look, at this point, it's hard to say because she's definitely capped in the past and she's definitely lied to us or kind of said things that maybe didn't turn out to be true. And I'm definitely kind of speculative whenever she says something that's kind of on the edge. But if I was to guess, I don't understand. This doesn't look like a cameo to me. If I was to guess, again, this is just me speculating. This is pure yadiiiigg conspiracy theorist in motion right here. This doesn't look like a cameo. Why would Carti be in the front on like driving the main? Why would he seem to be the main person in this image? Why would he seem to be the one rapping to the camera right there? That just all points to this actually being a Playboi Carti music video, on top of the fact that Ronnie Lee said, as you can see right here, Ronnie, is this for Pierre or Carti? And she said Carti. So I would guess this is for Carti, if anything, right now. So that's a really good thing. Now, the question is, we get to this right here. Love album turned in. Love album turned in. Okay, so the album's turned in, but what does this actually mean? There is such little information in this right now. Yadiiiigg. Hey, thank you guys very much for tuning in, bro. It's for PlayStation. No, it's actually not for PlayStation right now. The question is though, although the album's turned in, when do you guys think this album is going to drop? Because that's honestly the biggest question out of everything right now. Just because an album is turned in doesn't mean we should be expecting the album really soon or anything like that. That is the biggest question. When do you guys think? December? Not this week? Summer? Yeah, I don't know. I am, again, this is just your yadiiiigg conspiracy theorist right here. You're thinking Friday, you're thinking January, March, red, January, December, March, April, May. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, just because an album is turned in, like, that doesn't mean an album is done. That is just like one step of the process. That means an album might still need to be mixed, might still need to be mastered. The rollouts might still need to be done. They might need to pick singles for the project. So it's like one really good sign. And the fact that the music is actually done leaves a lot in the air, because then we also get to this one right here. If you guys remember, have you guys seen, let's go to this right now. Hold up. Did you guys see this? I'm sure most of you guys would have seen this, a Twitter GQ interview. Now, this was really interesting because I honestly took this to mean a as you guys can see right here, he did a little interview and then he's back on Twitter. As you can see right here, he's back liking stuff on Twitter, recent stuff, which has fans speculating. But this was super interesting because I'm sure a lot of you guys saw the GQ. This was a super interesting. I'm going to break this down in another video. This was super interesting. I like the aesthetic he's going for. That's really, really cool. I kind of, like Carti's always going to have a cool aesthetic. You already know what the fuck going on. This was super interesting to me. I interpreted this personally, again, this is just my interpretation. As you guys can see right here, Carti is evasive about the reason for his delays, but reports that new music, which he describes as alternative and psyched out. Everybody's going crazy over those words. We don't even know what the fuck those words mean, so don't read into those words too much. Will be coming out this year. As whether fans can expect him to release a full album in 2020, Carti simply says we'll see. Now to me, and before we continue on guys, as always, I want to give a couple quick shout outs from the Instagram. Big shout out to Dennis_Parker and also shout out to Balcony_ for following me over on my IG. Much appreciated YouTube. If you guys don't follow your boy on Instagram and @yadiiiigg. Also, if you guys can't tell, this was taken from a live stream clip of mine that I just went live for. Make sure to turn on notifications if you guys want to tune into live streams like this. Always much fun and have a lot of energy, so yeah, make sure to turn on notifications. Also, if you guys haven't joined the yadiiiigg Discord, make sure to join the yadiiiigg Discord, man. Come join, talk Carti, talk music, etc, etc. Link to my Discord will be in the description. But let's get back to the video. How I interpret that, everybody put their interpretation of that in the chat right now. To me, how I interpret that as we'll see, that means he has no idea when the fuck it's dropping. That means he has no idea when the fuck it's dropping. That means Interscope has still not decided when it's dropping. That means they're still deciding everything for the project. And again, this is just a big conspiracy theory right here. I don't think the album is dropping 2020. I don't think it's dropping 2020 at all. I don't think the album is dropping 2020. And if you guys kind of know how, if you guys follow the releases of big projects, generally speaking, projects big projects from like major artists will not drop in Q4. That is my guess. That is kind of my guess right now. Reezy Turner, thank you very much for the donation, bro. Thank you very much for the donation. The thing is not working. I haven't turned on the voice, so the voice is not working. My apologies. Reezy Turner, what did he say? The Black Edward colored strikes again. The Legion will see bread soon. Yes. This is really good news because for as much as we didn't know for the project, for as much as we were talking shit, the fact that this album is actually done and the album is turned in, that is really, really good news. And it's probably the only solid piece of information we've gotten for a while. He dropped cap. So yeah, overall, this is really, really good news and I'm excited to where it goes. Question is, where do we go from here? Tell me in the chat below, would you prefer to see a single for the project? Do you want to see a single for the project or do you want to see the album completely rolled out? What do you see? Yes, Opium, that is a really good point. Opium 00, that is a really good point. I forgot to mention that. We don't know where this interview is from. Somebody said this interview is from October. That could very well be correct because it's important to realize when these interviews are done, there is a lot of time in between the interviews and then when it actually drops. So that is a very, very, very good point to say. This interview is not... If this interview wasn't done this week or last week, it possibly could have been done, but as somebody speculated, it was from October. That's pretty likely. It's pretty likely that this interview was not done recently. It's pretty likely that this interview was not done recently. I really want a poor choice for a single. Guys, this is so funny. Reezy Turner, tell me in the chat right now, do you agree with this? I really want a poor choice for a single for the album because that's how Carti and his teams roll out his album, bro. Tell me in the chat, has Carti's teams not been absolutely terrible for singles? Carti and his team has been absolutely terrible for singles. Okay, tell me in the chat. I forgot to look in the chat. I forgot to look in the chat. Tell me, do you want a single or not? Do you want a single or do you want them to drop the album? For one single to tease the album, then I'm fine with the full drop. I really hope they just drop the album. I'm gonna do a separate video on this. I really, really hope they drop the album because at this point, they've just shown as my man's Reezy Turner. Thank you very much for the donation. Much appreciated. Thank you to everyone who donates. You already know what the fuck going on. Whole lot of yadiiiigg shit. Whole lot of miscellaneous shit going on. No single, bro. I ranted about this in my last video. I'm gonna semi-rant about it again. Interscope, you're terrible at picking singles, bro. If by chance you're watching this video, Interscope, if by chance you're watching this video at me, terrible single choice. Love Hurts, Dial It, terrible single choice. I didn't give a fuck if Travis was on this song at all. Terrible single choice. You should have chosen Shooter for this single every single time. I don't know why you didn't choose Shooter. Looking, Carti, terrible single choice. Woke Up Like This, I'll give you this. Woke Up Like This, because if you guys don't know, Looking and Woke Up Like This were dropped on the same day as a lead-in to self-titled. Woke Up Like This, amazing single. I'm never dissing Woke Up Like This. Looking, terrible single. So you're 1 out of 4 for singles. You're 1 out of 4 for singles. Fuck out of here. Don't choose a single for A Whole Lot of Red. Or if you want to choose a single for A Whole Lot of Red, DM your boy first, DM yadiiiigg first, and be like, yo, what's good? No. Love Hurts, let me get that straight. Let me qualify this. Love Hurts as a song, I love. I don't have any problem with Love Hurts. I do not have any problems with Love Hurts. Shorty want a rock star. Okay, no problems with the song. But as a single, you have Shooter on the album with Lil Uzi Vert, and you choose Love Hurts as a single? What? Tell me that ain't wrong. Tell me that ain't wrong. Tell me that ain't wrong, bro. Tell me that ain't wrong. You have Shooter with Lil Uzi Vert on the album, and you choose Rockstar? What? What? You tripping, bro. You tripping. That's a fact. That's a fact. Again, I don't hate Love Hurts, but as a single, not good. Okay, so let's just get this back on track. So kind of like putting it all together on what we have for everything so far. Album is turned in, amazing news, probably the best news we've had for a while, but I still don't think the project is dropping anytime soon. If I was to guess, it's gonna still be a little while. Also good news, he's actually shooting music videos for this. Presumably this is for Carti, another thing that's probably good news. So yeah, a lot to be excited about right now, but is this going to drop anytime soon? I'm still having questionable feelings whether it's going to drop in the next month. I would say we're going to have to wait until next year. Chat, everybody spam A Whole Lot of Red right now. Say hi to the YouTube video because I'm about to post this as a YouTube video. Spam A Whole Lot of Red in the chat right now. Thank you to everyone for tuning into this live stream. You already know what the fuck going on. Whole Lot of Red still tangibly on the way. Carti's still going crazy. Carti, look at the chat right now. Carti, Interscope, look at the chat right now. You guys are going crazy. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you're watching the YouTube video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications. Thank you to everyone tuning in on the live stream. It's been your boy, yadiiiigg. More videos on the screen right now. Make sure to check them out if you haven't. Peace.